Hello, everyone. Whoa. Yeah. Okay. Wanted to make sure I was live. I thought for a second I wasn't live, and I remember. Oh wait, I do the preset up of having the countdown timer. So I am live. Is the community gameplay? Let me actually get into the game, and we will get things going. So I am in front of Miss Liberty. As usual, you can message me in game and I will get you an invite into the group. And so there's one of you, believe. Yep. So let's do click. And where is the invite to team? There we go. So let's see. Oh, pets. We need pets, don't we? Otherwise, I'm at half power. Probably even less with so many pets. And just as a reminder to you all, I will not be live streaming next Sunday. I will be out camping with about 100 other recumbent cyclists for the world's biggest retreat for recumbent cyclists. People come around the world to join in. It's just a fun thing to do, and I like doing it because there's no good internet connection, so it gets me away from technology and things like that, and I just get to enjoy nature, and it's fun. So, and of course I'm joined with one other right now. How have you been doing?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. So
yeah, I'm gonna mute my mic for a bit because I'm like parked right in front of a fan that is sweltering over here.
Oh, yeah, it's a bit hot here. I have my door open, so you guys might hear some noise from like the kitchen or something if we they make something. So let's see. What we have here. There we go. We should probably go that one area we went to last time to finish this off, shouldn't we?
Lead the way.
Okay, so that, I believe, we use the... Oh, that's right, I can't hover while you're using this ability. I have to be on the ground. Should be used to that considering I just did the whole entire seismic power thing. Which, by the way, if you guys didn't know, there's a new City Heroes video out. It is talking about how seismic powers could be improved. And so people, you know, I got one response to someone saying, oh, you should do more videos on how to improve other powers and what powers need to be improved. And I think that would be a great video series to do. Let me know what you guys think, if you guys would like to see that kind of stuff. I try my best, Tyler. Every so often I make mistakes, but, you know, such is life. No one's perfect. And anyone who says that they're perfect and knows everything is 100% lying to you. That was quick. You should have seen that. During that whole entire attack, My dire wolf just sort of stood there like, why should I even bother? I'll let the low guys handle it. Yeah, the animation for the meteor strike is a bit long, but considering how powerful it is, that's fine. You know, I think that there's other things that they could work on. Okay, we're done here. So let's head back to... if I can find it. This darn fog makes it hard to see things. Let me pull up the map. I don't know this area that well. Oh. I passed it. I completely passed it. Ah! Teleport friend. Let's go back to Orbalis. Dual blades, I really like dual blades, and the reason I like dual blades is because of the combos you can do with dual blades. It's a more interactive thing to do. It's very, very interactive, and with how interactive it is, I like that. So before we go anywhere, I'm gonna go ahead. Really? We just left there. Okay, hold on. Getting more missions. Okay, got that. Okay, he's done. He's done. Okay, so we're gonna go here. Good thing we didn't fully leave, because guess where we have to go again? Yeah, that's one of those abilities where you sort of have to plan ahead. You can't really use it as an oh crap moment type thing. Yes, you are right there, Jay Myers. It is a good, and I'd love to see what other power sets these servers come up with, because some of these servers have come up with some really cool power sets. Okay, there's that one. Okay, let's start searching rooftops. If I can find rooftops. Finding really tall buildings, but they're not. There we go. Now we're getting into it. Gotta look for circle of thorns. There's some. There's that. around for some more. That's... some could be up here. Yeah, that's a good idea for a build. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to work on a video that's going to talk about making the fastest attack build possible. And going that way, which means it's going to have super speed in it, definitely, because of hasten, flurry, and stuff like that. Super speed has to be in it. I'm just gonna look at. I'll probably make it a scrapper. And then, give it some cool, a secondary that enhances attack speeds would be good. And then choose attack power that's already fast with attacks. I'm just going over the same area, aren't I? Yeah, that is a good power set to add into it, and I probably will add that into it. Ooh, there's some circle. I think circle. No, those are Pantheon, I believe. Yep, Pantheon. Oh well. They both use the same summoning effect. I wish they had a different summoning effect for them, but... graveyard area. Let me guess, more Pantheon. Yeah, it's Pantheon. Pantheon. Looks like you're finding some. I'm seeing the numbers drop a bit.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to hunt all over for them. They're just scarce.
Yeah, they are. Well, keep an eye on my video, all dealing with that, and you'll hear my judgments and my thoughts on Flurry. Because I don't use it that much, so I'm going to be playing around with it a lot this next couple of days. So, because I have to have the video done before this Tuesday, and then you guys won't see it until Sunday unless you are a mid-tier member. If you're a mid-tier member, you will get access to the video early, I believe. That, or it's the first tier member. Can't remember. I believe it's first tier member. Get access to videos early. There we go. I know that they've changed some. I know that they changed necromancy. Necromancy for Masterminds has changed. All of their basic attacks have summon a little shade. It has a chance to summon a shade, so you end up with a little bit more pets. There's that. Pantheon. There's some more. Oh yeah. That's a good idea, Shadow Maul, but all I'm looking for is like all of the attacks to be really, really fast. I know I saw a demon run off this way.
You know, maybe it'd be better to have like like in the costume creator, how you can sort of on some powers choose different animations.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like the no redraw. That helps. Not having any redraw. It's like maybe there would be an option that we could select a fast animation.
Yeah, but the problem with that is the fact that some of the powers are meant to be slow because they're heavy hitting powers. Other powers are meant to be fast because they do multiple hits to do about the same amount of damage.
Right, so we
so it's like Earth. You wouldn't expect Earth to be really, really fast attack powers, but you'd expect something like, let's say, savagery or katanas to be sort of a fast attack power. Why did I attack those pantheons? Oh well, my pets will make quick work of them. Just need one more circle.
There you go.
Excellent. So let's go contacts. Not gonna leave the area because you never know, they might ask again. Both of them are taking on pantheons, so we're just gonna street sweep again for pantheons. Wish it would quit giving us street sweeping missions and give us some indoor missions.
Every time I see Banished Pantheon, my dyslexia kicks in and I see bunched up pantyhose. Alright, we got all the pantyhose.
Both those are done. Let's see. Go there. Time to head to Talos Island. Take out some Circle of Thorns there. That's what we need to do. Oh, nice. Yeah, I remember you showing off one of your Ghost Rider designs. And we can go directly to Talos Island from here. There we go. Now we just need to find Circle of Thorns. And I know exactly where we can find Circle of Thorns. In these island areas that you find them. Bit of a flight, but that's okay. Gives us time to chat. By the way, for those of you who follow my Trike Traveler channel, you won't be seeing videos of the trip up right away. The videos will be coming up once I am back. I'm going to go through and edit them and stuff like that, because I don't have a laptop to take with me yet. And so I want to do all of the editing on laptop, and I have a 3D camera that I am going to be using for it. So it's gonna be my first time actually editing a 3D video, which will be interesting. It'll be fun. Oh, they're dead right away. As soon as I saw you put bonfire down, I'm like, yeah, they're gone. They're toast. Go get him. Okay, that's done. So let's go contacts, call. He's over with. Get one contact left. Okay. Missions.
Hang on, before you do that.
Yeah?
I want you to be able to find me on the map and come to my location. I have a question.
Okay.
Now, you're definitely going to want to be here.
Okay, I'm coming. Okay.
Okay. You see where we are?
Yep.
We're on a plateau. We're on an island way far from civilization, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What, or more importantly, why, just why is this out here? Like, where's the power connect? You like cables underground all the way out here. I'm just trying to figure out the logic. It doesn't bother me. It's not okay. It bothers me. It bothers me a lot. I'm not going to sleep tonight because of this. It's just out here, and it's surrounded by stones and plateaus, and surrounded by bodies of water, and no stores, no nothing, no Circle K, no 7-Eleven, no Walmart, no nothing. It's just here, like out in the middle of nowhere, just here.
Yeah. You want a real life answer to that?
I'm not going to get over it either way. So yeah, sure.
So, being a cyclist and a nature person, I have seen actual call boxes out in wilderness areas that are popular travel areas of hiking and stuff like that. And they used to have all the wiring done underground. But now they don't even bother with that. They just have solar panels hooked onto the boxes to power them. And then they use satellites for the communication connection.
Okay, granted. But still, this is going to bug me. Okay, I'm done with that. I'm okay. I'm okay. It doesn't bother me. I'm all right.
So let's go ahead and head over to the mission.
I'm just gonna kind of keep it to myself while I grumble and yeah.
Now he's gonna have nightmares all night of him being in the wilderness, just seeing call boxes all over the place.
It's just a call box out there in the middle of nowhere. No stores, no nothing. Not even a hiking trail or a bike path. Just there.
Yep. Maybe the designers just needed an interesting place to put a call box. It was more along the lines of, well, we ran out of places. There's not many city or urban places to put a call box. We'll put one out in the middle of the wilderness.
It's nuclear powered. It doesn't even have a self. It just.
Yeah, see, there you go.
It's nuclear.
Yeah, Tyler, I'm willing to help you with that, but it's probably not going to happen for a week or two. And that's just because I got a lot to do with setting up with the trip I'm taking. And it misses, of course. Okay, so we got that done. Let's drop down here.
It didn't miss. It ran off to the middle of nowhere to use that call box. It's going to order pizza.
It's gonna
Way
order
the hell
pizza.
out there. Take that, Johnny's.
So that's how my heels work. They call out for pizzas.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
That's a dead end. He wanted to summon some stuff, but failed. See, I don't mind when things like the, you know, when they summon minions, because it just means more XP. There we go. You got a clue. Nothing in here. Oh, I already helped you with it a while ago. Okay. There we go. Next area. Don't think we've been down here. Let's check every nook and cranny. Where have we not been? We've been that way. Oh, elevator's over here. Going up. So what I want to know is what are your guys' favorite power sets and why do you like that power set? Why is it your favorite? Mine is electric. And the reason I like electric is the endurance train. The fact that you can make the enemy stand there like idiots doing nothing at all and you can just beat the snot out of them. Where we came from. Slows and knockdowns from Ice Blast. That's a good one. Anyone else? Yeah, the debuffs and fears that to hit debuffs and fears from Dark are really, really good. My hawk missed. I was hoping to knock down the guy with the hurricane. He tried sneaking up on me, my pets got to him. Love that. Yeah, there isn't much defense against the 2-hit debuff. You got a good point there.
Sure there is. And here's something I'd like to see across all the servers, especially for super strength. One of the main things that I don't take on the other servers with this particular build is rage, because it has this horrendous crash where there's 10 seconds of no attack damage whatsoever. And in my opinion, that is unacceptable. On this server, there is no rage crash. I mean, there is a rage crash. There is. But it's more like a hasten crash where you just lose a good bit of your endurance. That is totally acceptable. In my opinion, that is absolutely acceptable. That should be the way it should be across the board on every server. That is just my opinion.
Yeah.
And
that's the thing.
It adds a lot of 2-hit. So whenever you get a 2-hit debuff, you can pop rage and get your 2-hit back, and all the other bonus.
True, and there you are right. There are some counters to the 2-hit debuffs, and that's to add 2-hit buffs on your character. But if you don't have those, then you're sort of screwed. You know.
Like leadership was one of them. Let me see. They have a. There used to be no, I want to say a patron pool where it was focused accuracy. A long time ago, focused accuracy gave like a base value of 20% to hit, but it turned out to be so powerful that they had to nerf it. I think it should go back to that value, but it was also very endurance heavy, and it was a toggle. And I miss that. My tank used to do as much damage as my brute because it had so much two hit to it. I didn't even have to use rage. I just used focus accuracy.
Yeah. I am gonna go and run to a bunch of different contacts to get more missions, because right now I only have one mission that I can get at a time, because all my other contacts have well, they've said, oh, I don't have any missions for you. So
so if I got some storms moving through, so if I DC, it's probably because I lost power again. I've been losing power a lot lately because we've been having some really bad storms.
Understandable. I've been there myself every so often with some really bad storms. So, you know, not a problem whatsoever. Hey, Axel, how's it going? I got right this time. I didn't call you Alex. I called you Axel. So...
Bonus points.
Okay, so got that. And let's go. Contacts. Let's see. Steel Canyon. Get him. Actually, is there one closer? I don't want to be going back and forth unmeaningly. Let's see. First word, Steel Canyon. Not going to do him. I know what that is. Let's see how close he is. Okay, he's closer, but still in the same direction, which is good. So yeah, my brother lives in an area where they actually get daily thunderstorms. And so his internet connection once per day goes down because right now all that they have is satellite. However, due to the infrastructure bill, they are now putting in fiber optics in his area. And he lives in Louisiana out in the boonies. And so he's all excited for that. And he spent most of his life living in the area where I live. But he just couldn't afford to live in this area anymore. So he moved over where my aunt lives, and she helped him out. And so he's just sort of stays there and stuck there due to financial issues and stuff like that. Oh, okay, that's what he does. So we do want... Where's the other guy? There he is. So that guy's just gonna give us blah missions. So... let's move on to the next guy, which is not going to give us crafting style missions. Luckily, he's nearby. Then we'll have to go to Independence Port, Talos Island for some missions. We'll do that one because I'm tired of hitting streets. West Park. Detective. Okay, so we're gonna do Skyway next.
We have all the teleporters in the base.
Cool. Well, I'm really close to a train. I was only like about 300 yards away from a train, so if I was like in the middle of the map where I would be like a mile away, I would do something like that.
Yeah, False Hurricane put all the teleport beacons in there. So
Yeah.
yeah, it was pretty cool. Yeah. Appreciate that.
Let's go here. Now, here's another question for you guys. What is a power set you guys would like to see added into the game? I'd like to see a whip power set. Okay, so the only one. I think a whip power set would be cool. But from what I hear from the developers, you actually have to create the model for it, give it a bone and skin system. Or it's an actual particle effect system that they used for the demon summoning whip. But just a regular whip would be cool.
One thing I have found with developing new power sets is it really works a lot faster if you take what's already in the game and try to make something new with it.
Yes, it is a lot faster doing that. But, you know, I want to see something completely original. That's the main thing I want to see. And that's where I think whips would be cool, because we have no real whip power set. And you can't make a full whip power set with the demon whip. Independence 4 is where we need to go.
Do we have Sonic Attack, right?
Do we have what?
A Sonic power set, like a Sonic Attack?
Yes, there is a Sonic power set.
Yeah, okay. Let me see, we got Sonic, we got Water, we got Earth, we got Gravity. I would like to see more that have the gather mechanic.
Gather mechanic.
Yeah, it's kind of like it sucks them all into a little area, sucks a mob into an area.
Oh, okay. Sort of like somewhat what gravity control does.
Yeah.
And there's a few others that have it.
Yeah, I wish there was like an enhancement set that would add like a gathering proc.
Or a push proc.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
One thing I'd like to see changed for like Electric Blast is, you've seen Electric Affinity, how it chain jumps for your allies.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to see some attacks that do that, or like all of the electric attacks should do that. I mean, it's electricity. You got single target, and then there should be like multiple target. Maybe not AoE so much, just as a like chain lightning. Chain lightning does it, but I think it's like a chance to jump. Like the chain lightning should jump with every attack.
Yes. If it's called chain lightning, it has to jump. Pure and simple.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's not
opinion.
chain lightning. Let's get that vampire first. Werewolf running away from my wolves. Let's get that vampire. There's another vampire there. Let's get him. There we go. Ah, my salvage is full. Group there, but
okay. Here's a new idea for power set.
okay.
We'll call it boredom, and it'll be nothing but sleeps.
Call boredom nothing but sleeps.
Sleeps, and it'll be like a sleep, but it'll be a DOT, damage over time. So you could literally bore the entire mob to death.
I see a slight problem with that. It's a cool idea, but the problem I see with that is the fact that
it's not a cool idea. It's not a cool idea.
No, well, I mean, it's a cool idea having the whole entire power set based off of sleep, but it's doing the damage over time, because the whole entire thing with sleep is that if you attack them or they take damage, they wake up. So by adding a damage over time, you'd be neglecting the sleep effect. Now, if you did one where it's sleep, and when they wake up, based on how long they're asleep, determines how much damage they get. So if you put them to sleep and then immediately they wake up, they take very little damage. But if you put them to sleep and then they stay asleep for a long time, they take a huge amount of damage. That's an interesting idea. Because then it's worse of a nightmare. The longer they're in the nightmare, the worse of a wake-up shock they get.
Yeah, they call it rude awakening, and it does damage when it wakes them up.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly that. Tyler says, what do you think of Earth Control Dark Assault as a good power set? Earth Control Dark Assault as a good power set, I think could work out really well, because you're controlling them with Earth, and then even though you're just rooting them, you have your 2-hit debuffs that you're putting on them with the Dark, so that they're less likely to hit you. So that is a very good combo setup. That is a very smart combo setup right there. That'd be a good Dominator build. But yeah, what we just did there, talking about the power sets, that's how me and my roommate talk when we're doing game design. We bring up an idea, the other person says what they like about it, the issues that they see with it, and we just sort of modify things from there. And we don't take things personally. Like, you didn't take it personally when I mentioned that wouldn't work that well, with the idea of just taking damage over time. But then I explained why, and you were okay with it. Me and my roommate do that all the time. In fact, we've sat down for like 14 hours at a time, just talking about game ideas and writing them down for future use. Oh, that's gotta be a fun build. I'm sure there's a few people out there going, but dragons don't do earth. Yeah, there are dragons that do earth. There's dragons that do ice. There's dragons that, there's undead dragons and stuff like that. So it is fairly possible. Let's go help out our pet here, who's about to get his butt kicked. Oh, he did. Fully. That's okay. We can just summon up another wolf and we don't have to worry about rebuffing him, because the pet buffs are an automatic thing that happen.
That's weird. I found Archon Asanta, but he's like he spawned at like level 29. That is weird.
There we go. Got a nice heal on them. Okay, let's go back to framing out our full area here. Wasn't my plan to jump to the other group, but one of the guys ran away and got there, so had to fire up those other groups just to make my pet safe. I'm just boxing with this guy. I'm gonna continue boxing until my pets get to him. I keep him busy. I'm gonna take these guys out because this wall's right here, so they're in the area. Hey! That works. For my control stuff, I like having earth for my control also. That's one of my favorite controls is earth.
All right, I have an idea for a power set.
Okay.
I'm not sure what to call it, but it's going to be electric based, and
okay.
it's going to be nothing but chain attacks. And for the AoEs,
okay, say that again.
It's going to be nothing but like chain attacks. It's electric based, but it's not going to be like electricity. It's going to have to be something else, like maybe plasma something, because lightning is plasma.
Yes.
Yeah, what it is comprised of is plasma.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm thinking for like the AoE effects, could be like multiple chains. Like the chain attack will jump around the mob several times.
Mm-hmm.
Or jump around the area several times. But that way you would have a new power set, and you wouldn't have to brush up on the original power set.
Yeah. So what would be the secondary effect of the power set?
I want to say stun.
Stun?
I want to say stun because of getting left writhing in agony. Just off the top of my head, I'm sure if I'd put more thought into it, we could trim the fat, so to speak.
Yeah.
But
well, what do you think of this for a name? Plasma Assault.
That would be good. Plasma Assault, and it would just be chain attacks. It'd be electricity, but chain attacks.
And then for blast, it would just be Plasma Blast.
And light chain attacks, heavy chain attacks, AoE. The AoE attacks would be just, it would cycle through the mob more.
Yeah.
Like the tier 9 attacks would cycle like 2 or 3 times. No chance twos. They're all just flat out chain attacks.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to come up with something that isn't just absolutely overpowered and breaks the game. It's got to be balanced. That's the biggest thing.
Any power set could become overpowered and break the game. It all depends on how you do the damage and the secondary effects.
Yeah, so with electricity, I think there is a chance to return endurance.
Mm-hmm.
I have to take that out. I want to take that out of the plasma set because that should be. I don't think that should be part of a plasma. I think it's straight out damage. It's not going to do endurance drain. It's just going to be damage.
Just going to be damage with the stun.
Yeah, damage with a stun or a disorient. Something that messes them up.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe even a knockdown. Not necessarily a knockback. A knockdown would make more sense, but
I would do the disorientate.
Yeah, that sounds better. If they get attacked while they're disoriented, they can wake them up and snap them out of it.
If you use a different power set. However, if you use the plasma power set and with that, it doesn't disorient. It doesn't knock them out of the disorientate. It prolongs the disorientate.
Okay, yeah, that sounds good.
So if you're like grouped up with a scrapper or something, they would have to make sure not to do damage to the ones that you've disorientated.
Look at that.
So
hey, look at that. We came up with a power set. A brand new power set.
Yep.
Brand spanking new.
And the great thing is you can use the particle effect system that's already in the game for that.
Yep. It's awesome being the ideas guy.
How I would do that for plasma is I'd mix some of the fire with lightning to give you your plasma.
That would be good.
See, I'm not a game designer for no reason.
I used to help them come up with new power sets all the time on Rebirth.
Yeah. But, I mean, I'm always thinking balance. I'm always thinking what can make things look different. Different feels. I'm not about following the trend, and I never will follow a trend, being that you're following something that's already popular. I'm always about thinking of something new, and the reason I'm thinking about something new is that something new could become a trend. You start a trend. I'd rather be someone that starts a trend than someone who's following a trend.
Okay, so something we need in the game that we do not have.
Mm-hmm.
clown attacks.
Clown
These like
attacks.
cartoony, comedy based, just attacks. Like
Okay. You have to.
Harlequin
You
and-
have to. If you haven't already watched my my thing talking about how to improve seismic blast, watch it. I literally hit on that topic. And yes, Axel, lightning does become plasma, and that's why there's going to be like fire mixed with lightning to create the particle effect field for this plasma power that we're talking about.
Yeah, lightning will set things on fire. It does
Yes.
all the time.
Yeah. And I think having the disorientate on there is a good idea. Maybe some of the powers should have a damage over time effect. Should catch stuff on fire.
Yeah, that's the DOT right there.
Yep. So there'd be two choices of secondaries. It either be it has a 50-50 chance of either disorientating or catching them on fire for all of the powers. Yeah, Jester power would be a cool power set, and I think that could be done on Thunderspy very, very easy for a Mastermind.
I'd be the first one to be making a blaster. I'd love to see that. Couple that with devices, adding an insane amount of 2-hit behind it. Ooh, that'd be crazy.
Yeah, I actually made a sniper that is laser beam devices or traps corruptor. And literally what he does is I made sure to give him concealment in the power pools. And so what he does is he sneaks up, he sets up some traps, backs up a bit, sets up some more traps, backs up a bit, sets up some more traps, backs up a bit, and then does a sniper shot on one of the guys. So as all the enemy are coming towards you, as they're running towards you, they're setting off a trap, they're setting off a trap, they're setting off a trap. Spiral web based powers is something that a lot of developers want to do. I know Rebirth wants to do a spider web based travel power and attack power, but it's very complex to do.
Web grenade.
Yep, we have the web grenade already.
You could use a lot of things from web grenade.
Yeah. But you also want to make the power feel different from one another. Because if it's the same thing over and over again, it's just repetitive and boring.
If you're talking about webs, you're talking about immobilize.
Yeah. Webs would have heavy immobilize.
Mobilize and slow, maybe even throw a disorientate.
I would go with the immobilize and slow. So I'm going to exit out.
Like the glue bombs that they have.
Yeah. Okay, we got that one done. Okay, I'm going to take a quick break to stretch, and then I will be right back.
Likewise.
Okay, I am back. Give me a moment. I want to have a drink. And I better get to the game first because I was AFK. Don't want to get disconnected. Okay, let's see. We gotta board the train again, so let me mark the mission. Not like you'd have a hard time finding the train. If you can't find the train where we're at, then there's a problem. Thank you,
Teleport,
Axel.
please. Teleport me, please.
Gonna do the same thing I did last time. I'm gonna follow the edge of the map. It's my normal routine. Yeah, I was actually talking to a bit with Zabby about this plasma assault idea we came out with. It's like, oh, that's a cool one.
Should I click on this box?
Yeah, go for it. We're still going to clear everything out. Yeah, we just finished the mission, but we're going to clear everything out.
I really like the idea of that plasma.
Yeah. And if any developers are watching the stream or hear about this, feel free to use it.
Yeah, I'm not really that concerned about taking credit.
Yeah.
I just want to see it come to life, you know?
Exactly. If it's an idea, go ahead and use it. If it's something I've actually made and done work on, I then want credit on it.
Yeah, I mean, if something I make, like if I actually make it, I want to make it for all the servers. We're not playing favorites.
Yeah. Well, I like that. And you can actually do that because there is a community for doing that kind of thing. And what I really like is, like, you know, Rebirth and some of the and Thunderspy will actually use some of the models that they have on their server are made by, you know, are taken from this open source community, and they mention it. You know, they straight up told me, hey, you know, that was, you know, open source. Someone else made that and we're just utilizing it. And I think that's cool. That's what I'm liking about this community. There is, it's called laser beam, but it's just a rifle ability. It's not an actual regular power set, except if you play on Thunderspy. You can take laser beam and you can make it shoot out of your hands, or you can make it shoot out of your eyes.
Yep.
But once again, it's just laser beam, and it does have an ability that allows other shots to cause it to arc out and hit other enemies. Guy got disorientated. Disorientation broke. My pets went onto him and disorientated him again. Yeah, so when I'm not doing the hardcore, I don't worry about training every level. I train every other level. Every even level where I get a power, I will train. And that's just the regular way I play. And because this is a community one, I'm not heavily worried about training. The hardcore, because I need to be at my best, I do get every level. Especially when it comes up to those like level 10 mobs, level you know, every 10 level boss fights that I have to do. For me, it's more efficient that way. I mean, yeah, I could get more sockets and become more powerful, but I really don't see the immediate need for it.
Not unless you got something to put in there.
Yep. Now, some of them I will. Like, if I'm working on a stalker, I'll go in and train up and get, the stalker all, assassinate all set up. Yeah, these missions here where you get a good amount of area to roam, I like. These are my second favorite. My most favorite is the ones where you get rooms to explore, because they're heavily randomly generated. These aren't randomly generated as much. Will you over here onto this one? We can. There's some.
One of your dogs is stuck. That's not a dog, that's a lioness. One of your cat dogs is stuck.
Oh, yeah?
Cat dog. I don't know if other people can hear me or not. I can't hear them.
Yeah.
I can only hear you.
Well, are you watching the live stream?
Oh, I'm not watching the live stream.
Oh, then that's the reason why you can only hear me, is you're just in Discord. They can't hear you from what I understand. I mean, are you guys able to hear them okay? Oh, Dark controller is good, and Ninja Dark is really good. Okay, yeah, they can hear you.
Good. Hello, everybody.
Yeah, I always during these community gameplays, I always have the Discord set up to be able to hear, so they can hear you, and I do the same. That's how I get do the Friday night tabletop RPGs. And also whenever Zabby's on, it's always done through Discord. Just makes it so much easier. Difference is with Zabby, I have him. I'm sharing my screen with him sometimes so that he can see the immediate effects, because on the stream everything's on delay. So I mention something and bring up a question, I don't just immediately move on. I wait for responses. Is because of that delay. Oh yeah, you know, raids can be very, or task force and raids can be very easy with incarnates, especially if you're fully stacked it with incarnates.
I think it's clear.
I think you may be right. Got a few areas I want to check.
Me swoop, no see nothing.
See nothing, no?
That's a Transformers the movie reference.
Yeah. I've actually been watching the old Transformers cartoons. Yeah, I think we got everything in this map. Hey, Mama T, how's it going? Okay, so we got that one done. Okay, let's go to Atlas Park now.
Really like this new costume back piece, these monster spines. Really kind of completes the where the wild things are look that I'm going for here.
When I was younger, I used to read the Transformers comics. I haven't read them in a long time though. Since I was a little kid. I went from being heavily into comics, then got heavily into gaming for like tabletop gaming, and then heavily got into video games. But never stopped being heavy into tabletop gaming. But comic book stuff has sort of waned. That one's done. Oh, that's a bummer that your PC locked up, Mama T. Hopefully you can get that problem resolved. There's one right there. Only caught because of the bonfire I saw. Box over here. Here's one. He got bounced around all over the place. Okay, other side. There it is. That's good, that's back up and going. Hopefully it didn't lock up during a live stream. For a second, I thought I lost you because you were just sort of standing there.
I was getting something to drink.
That'd be cool to see an invasion happen of the, you know, different factions invading a zone. And sort of like, you know, faction wars and stuff like that would be really, really cool.
I want to see them like take it personally and like send mobs and ambushes after you. Like, say you're in your base, and all of a sudden they just zone in and they're like, "Hey, we remember you."
That would be cool. I'd like to see a good nemesis system put into City of Heroes, and then use that ability.
Put some badges behind it.
Yeah.
Maybe an accolade.
Merit rewards. Okay, that's good. And are you gonna be streaming more No Man's Sky tomorrow, Omati? I think that's it. We're done here. Next mission. Okay, we are going to King's Row. good. That black screen scared me there for a moment. Cool. Yeah, I'll join you tomorrow, but tomorrow I have to finish setting up my trike with new equipment that's coming in. I have to do a live stream for either game development or Star Wars Galaxies, depending on how Zavi is feeling. And yeah, so I got and then friend of the family is I'm meeting up with them tomorrow for lunch because they're getting ready to move to Alabama, and so I won't be seeing them for a while. It's basically my stepdad or my dad's wife, and so I want to say goodbye to her. And plus, you know, I'm getting one of my dad's jerseys tomorrow that I'm going to be turning into a flag for my trike. That way it's like me bringing my dad with me on these tours since, you know, he's passed away. And then I'm also, she found some old pictures of me and my dad when he was teaching me how to ride a bike. So yeah, I got a lot going on tomorrow. I also want to try to get a video done for the new setup of the trike, the new equipment that I'm putting on it. Because I'm putting on some really cool water bottle holders. What else did I get? Oh, I got a new inflatable mattress for camping. And inflatable pillow. What else did I get? Oh, a lantern, inflatable solar powered lantern that I got. And you know, I bought all that stuff like off of Amazon. Decided to change forms, huh?
Fitting through these doors, I can fit through them, but the camera just no.
These do have a downstairs to them, so let's check the downstairs real quick. One over here. Oh, fighting clockworks can be fun, but which do you prefer fighting of the clockworks? Do you prefer the original style clockworks that were all gears and like wind-up toys, or do you prefer the new style that came in with going rogue?
Praetorian clockwork.
Yeah, the Praetorian clockworks. Thank you.
Oh, yeah. Praetorian.
So yeah, lightweight and compact is always a good thing, Mama T. It's the way I like to, you know, to travel when I'm doing bike touring. You know, when I was doing maintenance, I wanted to add in the what was it? The cat trike or Catrike Expedition bags, but didn't have the money for that because they're like $250 for those bags. And the reason they're so expensive is because, well, one, the a recumbent is a niche of cycling, and so they don't sell as many as regular bikes. And then the Catrike is a niche of recumbents, so I'm trying to think if there are psychic clockworks. I'm trying to remember, there's so many factions, it's hard to keep track of it.
Yeah, there are psychic clockworks. The ones that guard Penelope Yin, those are psychic clockworks. Remember that mission that we did the other day to unlock Yin's shop? Those are all psychic clockworks.
Oh, yeah, okay. So we got that done, but we're going to continue on, see what else we can find here to fight. I think that's it.
Well, it looks like we have an incoming ambush of some type.
From where?
Oh, looks like they're on me.
Oh, I got some on me. One on me.
Now that looks clear.
All right, excellent. We'll go ahead and back out. Missions. Everything is a return to contacts.
Okay, I need to punch out. I'm fixing to get my plug pulled.
All right. I will talk to you later. Thanks for joining up.
Man, it was awesome, as always, and I'll see you when you get back in town.
Yeah, definitely. You know, I'll be doing that, and I'll probably do what I did last year, which is share some pictures of my ride on this channel. But if you guys want to check out the videos and more in-depth information, follow Trike Traveler channel, and there'll be actual videos posted there.
Right, get you later.
See ya. So, let's see. So we need to go to Steel Canyon, Skyway City, Independence Port. So, let me open up the map here. First place we're going to go is we're going to go to Steel Canyons. You know, it helps if I turn off hover and turn on flight, doesn't it? Let's see. I'm gonna probably just turn all of these in, and then from there, I will start working on setting up the live stream for the hardcore, which will be at 6 p.m., which is about 2 hours from now. Or should I say 2 hours and 15 minutes is when I'm going to be doing the hardcore. And that's with a, what was it? It was a Savage Dark Stalker that I'm doing that on. And I know we were almost like 15, level 15 in that one. Reduce to new contact. Yes. Ask about available missions. Contacts. One that we gotten probably at the very... No, not at the bottom. Okay, Skyway. Tell us. Okay, no, we already talked to him, so we need to go to Skyway now. That's where we need to go. Now, here's a question I have for you guys. What kind of content would you like to see more of on the channel? It doesn't just have to be City Heroes. It just has to be gaming related. So far, we have the City Heroes, we have No Man's Sky, and it can be specific No Man or City Hero stuff if you want to see certain types of tutorials on how to do things, stuff like that. Is fine, but what's some kind of specific stuff you'd like to see? No, that's an independent force, so him. No, but I have the pen paper role playing game stuff. I have the No Man's Sky stuff. I have City Hero stuff. I'm gonna be doing some Dune Awakening stuff and some oh, was it Stars Reach stuff. Okay, let's see. So we got that one. Now we need to go Independence Fort. Okay, he's in Steel Canyon, so we gotta go back to Steel Canyon. Okay, so we're gonna go to Independence Port next, and then... Oh, I finished her mission. I can just talk to her. Do that. Max level shields? Yeah, I could do a max level shield build. Any specific primary that you'd like with that max level shield? Okay, so let's go to Independence Port now. Come on, let me click on it. There we go. Independence Port. contacts. Just right over here. Okay, and we'll go leave, we'll go contacts. I know we have a bunch of new contacts for independent support. He's just right over there, so we'll go get her mission. Another question I have for you guys. Oh, Nova. Nova's a good character. He's decent. He's not one of my tops, but he's decent. Let's go contacts. There we go. Now I'm on independent support. He's right up close. Available missions. Okay, there we go. I think I'm gonna stop it there. I want to thank you guys all for watching and have a great night.